I am Catherine Rowe of Cowart Rowe CPA, and today I would like to talk to you about why your revenue isn't increasing even though you've invested more money into your business. So, we want to look at what your numbers are telling you and the three huge reasons why you may not be creating more revenue in your business. So, are you looking at your financials and thinking, maybe I want to add another team member? Or maybe you want to launch a new product or service? What is guiding your decisions when you're trying to decide these things? And what are you relying on? Are you relying on your gut, or are you looking at what's currently in your bank balance? These are a lot of ways that business makers tend to make decisions when they're trying to make major financial decisions for their businesses. So, one thing that I can tell you is that successful businesses have a very clear picture of where their finances are. Okay. New ventures can really only help your business grow when you know where your business currently is and where it has been. And having a bookkeeper or accountant on your team is a very important way to help you determine if a decision that you're going to make is going to be financially sound and help you increase your business. So it's very important to look at your financials. And one way that we can do this is through accounting software. So if you have an accounting software and you're keeping up to date with everything regularly, then we can look at your financial position at any given point in time. So it's a click of the button and we can see exactly, where you are with your financials. Thinking that you need a new team member or a new product or service line is a very big deal, and you want to be able to have a financial analysis to back up your decision for that. And I can actually tell a brief story about something that I noticed in my financials last year that actually helped me determine that I actually needed to cut some of my cost in a certain area. So having a CPA firm, it's a service-based business. So we have a lot of cost of services that include, high labor costs and also high software costs since we're a virtual firm. So I was looking at one of the softwares that we use, and I could see over the course of the year, looking at my monthly profit and loss statements, I could see that this particular software, I won't say what it was or what it does, I don't want to, throw anybody under the bus, but it was a use it, per use type cost situation. So I'd only pay per use. And when you have maybe 20 clients, a pay per use isn't a bad deal. It can actually keep costs low and you don't have to pay for really big, expensive software. But I found that my total cost was just under, $10,000 for this one software by doing that. And I realized looking at my financials that I really needed to move on and kind of look at other, options that I could have. So I did some research and I found a software that was all inclusive, unlimited, and the cost for that was under $2,000. And that's like a major difference from 10,000. So I was able to save 8,000 by making that switch. And actually, it's a better software and it has a lot more features too. So that helped me with my business. And I was only really able to determine that because I looked at my financials. Because when you're changing the way that you're paying for something too, you're not going to be able to see as well what it really looks like otherwise. So by paying per use, it looks like, not much of a cost. But if you're looking at your financials, you can see that this adds up and this is the total cost, that this is, that I'm incurring for this, and this is the cost that I could have otherwise for something better. So, what is our big takeaway? So, overall, understanding the numbers of your business is going to be key to making large decisions like where you need to cut costs, whether you should hire on another employee, or if you can bring in another service line. I also brought in another service line last year. I brought in notary services in Louisiana because that's the only place where I can be a notary. Um, and that complemented a lot more of the services that we're already providing. So I was able to do the cost benefit analysis there and see that the additional cost of the training and everything needed to get that certification was worth it. And so far, it's paid off, and I've found that it's been a great benefit to my clients. So that's also going to be another key deciding factor is what is beneficial to your customer base, because they're the ones that you're really serving, and that's what you want to focus on. So having a professional accountant to review your financials is very important, and having those financials in the first place in a software is really what's going to be key to being able to analyze at any different point in time what is your company's future going to look like. Just having the bookkeeping in general isn't going to help you do that. Having the numbers in place is a good start, but the real key is going to be having that base financials and then a review. The numbers are going to be what really should make your decisions. You can use your gut, but always have the numbers to back you up. Otherwise, you're really grasping at thin air when you're making business decisions. So don't forget, knowing how your products and services perform will allow you to make sound financial decisions, and this will ultimately increase your revenue and help you make those decisions. If you feel like you need support on this and need a team member working with you to help you analyze your financials, please don't hesitate to reach out, comment, and let me know, and I will reach out to you. And if you know of a business friend or anybody else who might need to hear this information, please definitely let them know about this video and even tag them, and have a